Hey guys, it's Shannon. So I thought this morning I would share with you a foam roller technique that I really like to roll out my IT band, which would also include your lateral quad and your lateral hamstring. It would include your glute max, your glute medius, and your glute minimus. And why it's important to roll these areas out is if you have hip pain or knee pain, sometimes it can be caused by having tight muscles, and often we have these foam rollers at home and we're not really using them. So I thought I'd show you a way to get that foam roller out of the closet and put it to use so that you would be eliminating some of that pain. So you can see I'm laying on the foam roller. I'm on my side. So the foam roller is now under my leg and I've got my top leg bent and kind of using that to pick up some of my body weight. So frankly, the foam roller doesn't kill me. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to come down on my elbow, or you can be on your hand if your wrist doesn't bother you. And you're going to roll by pushing yourself with the top leg and kind of pulling yourself with your arm. So I'm just going up and down the side of my thigh, all the way down to the outside of my knee, and all the way up to the outside of my hip. And depending on the density of your roller, this could be bearable or this could be unbearable. If you have one of those really dense rollers, rolling onto the bony protuberance called your greater trochanter does not feel very good. But if your roller is a little softer, it's bearable. So you'll roll out the lateral side of your thigh, so it's a little bit of quad, a little bit of hamstring, and then I want you to go all the way up and over that bony protuberance and onto the side of your hip. And once you're there, I want you to roll forward, lean forward, and back. And what you're doing here is you're kind of, as you roll forward, you're getting your muscle called your TFL, or your tensor fascia lata. And that sucker, if that gets tight, then your IT band is really affected. So that's a good one to roll out. That's in the front of your hip. And then you're gonna roll more toward the back of your hip, and you're hitting your glute max. And then if you get a little bit closer up toward the crest of your hip, so where you put your hands when you put your hands on your hip, that's going to be a little bit more glute minimus and glute medius. And if those guys are happy, your hip's going to feel a lot better, and your knee's also going to feel a lot better. So we're going to roll out the side to kind of recap. Roll out the side of the thigh from the knee all the way up to the top of the thigh, and then roll over the top of the thigh onto the hip. Lean forward and back, get that TFL, your glutes, all the way up to the crest of your hip, and get the glute medius and the minimus, and you're happy. So I hope you enjoyed that video, and I hope you find it helpful, and have a great day. Peace.